sports family, and welcome to another edition of Roll Call, presented by the Unit. I am your host, Viper. We got the Unit in the building tonight, ready to get back to the slab. No one gives a fuck about Tom Brady. Stinger, what you got, man?
Hey, man, what's up, man? What's up, man? I'm just coming off. I had a good day today, man. They do this little watchdog program at my kid's school, man, where the father gets to come up, spend half a day, walk around the classrooms. I'm out throwing the football at recess, man. Little Isaiah, man, he all hype, chest
you
out.
You didn't twist your ankle, did you?
Nah.
We
just playing catch. He's like, that's
he said
my
we just playing catch.
Yeah, that's my daddy. And I told one of the teachers came up to me. She's like, you did it right. She said, you got J's on. Like all the kids, they love the J's, man. Yeah, I feel like the cool dad. I feel like the cool dad for the day.
You was stunting?
Man. Yeah, I had to put the J's on them, man. They was like,
come in there fresh, man.
Yeah,
they come in there fresh.
Do
man.
it.
That's what's up. You're definitely going last tonight, Sandman. Hollywood, what's going on, man?
Hey, man. So usually I don't have my opening shots personal, but today it's fucking personal. Okay. So several months ago, you guys are aware that my 4-year-old's mom, right, didn't like that I used the term baby mama. And she asked me actually to get on the show and apologize. So I'm not going to do that.
You will not summon me.
I'm going to fucking double down. I'm gonna double down and say baby mama. Right? Like it just is what it is, dog. So I just wanted everybody to know you will not tell me what to say on my fucking podcast.
Yeah.
I'm doubling down.
Hey, tell her to call customer service. I got the number. What do you say, nigga? I am the manager.
We get complaints all the time, man.
Yeah,
Talk to our people, man. Talk to our
shit,
people.
Man. Fucking shit. Kick rocks.
I'm doubling down.
So we got a great show lined up for you.
Damn.
Hey, it's all right, man. It's okay, man.
My bad, man.
No, man, it's cool, man.
We
It's all
say
right.
bad host, host.
No, listen, man. I just want to share with you guys that I'm very excited that I am going to be a part of the NFL again for one more year. You know what I'm saying?
Thomas.
My biggest thing is, though, this is real talk. This is real talk, man. I got to go see the dude play. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do it twice. Okay. That's what I'm going to do.
Whoa. Last week I almost had you talked into being a Patty Mahomes fan.
Yeah, but
things
man,
change.
Tom, he's back. What you going to do?
Price went up. Today's prices aren't yesterday's prices.
Oh, man. Hey, it's your boy Viper here, man. I am excited. It is golf season. It's officially underway. Boxes and bags and packages have been showing up to my house for the last 2 weeks. I'm fucking excited. I love watching the Arlo camera. I just like knowing that it's there. It's going to be there when I get home. All 3 wedges made it in safely. We are officially rocking them SM9s. I'm excited. Got my new bag. You can't see it. I got my new bag. It's going to be
Looks just like the old one.
Yeah,
but it's new.
Yeah, you guys are and I thought you might say some shit like that. So I brought something for you. So y'all want to see here. This is the scorecard that we had last year from a practice round that we played. And you can clearly see that your boys are struggling there a little bit. So they're not real golfers. So we won't.
Yeah, man. I don't play
take
golf,
what they say with a
man.
grain of salt. So.
Man, that was hateful, man.
That was hateful.
See, you bring up last year's scorecard?
Yeah, you didn't have to do that.
That was pretty.
That's not how we do things.
I was
around
cleaning
here,
out
man.
my bag, and I just
Why you
so
bringing up
happened to
old
find
shit,
it.
dog?
I just so happened to find it. You did have a streak there where you had a couple bogeys in a row, and then it just you just took a left turn.
What kind of good golfer, man, brings scorecard of very bad golfers? Who does that? You gotta have low self-esteem to do something like that.
No, because I calculated you talking shit about me getting a new golf bag, and I was like, this will be my rebuttal.
That's what I'll do. Okay. Fair enough.
And they did it. They
Touche.
did exactly what they thought.
Touche.
You are who I thought you were.
Let him out there.
Got a point.
Oh man, we got a great show lined up for you tonight, and I want
We do?
everybody to know officially.
We do?
I'm making an announcement.
Oh.
Officially, there is no docket, ladies and gentlemen. We are out here bucket booty naked.
I'm free.
We are out here
Free
ballin',
ballin'.
free balling, free
Yes.
falling, whatever you want to call it.
What'd you
We
say
are
without an
ballin'.
arm?
We'll see where the show
I
takes us.
guess we're like a regular ass podcast tonight. We don't have a fucking show. We don't have a docket. We're just freestyling.
Nah, bro, ain't nothing regular about us, man. Let's
Hey.
keep this shit.
But hey,
We'll see where we end
Hey.
up. See where we end up.
We'll be sure to make that fucking complaint box on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and you can complain about us not having a docket there, or use the term "baby mama."
Call customer service.
Nigga, I am the manager.
I can't-
Shit, fucking, it's a podcast.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Jesus.
man.
Hey, real quick, China's not playing. Y'all think this COVID shit is over? It's not over, man.
Nah,
It's
man.
not over. China's not playing. They're already on a lockdown.
Man, they just
They're
trying to
on
wreck. They trying to
lockdown.
wreck the economy, man. That's all they're doing, man.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it didn't work in their favor, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I China's trying to play both sides too, man. They
Yeah,
trying
they are.
they trying you know because they're saying they're gonna give aid to Ukraine, but Russia doesn't really want them to. You know what I'm saying? But everybody knows Russia and China are kind of in bed together, but they trying to play both sides. Like you can't have no side piece, man. Like
check
come
back
on,
in
man.
in 45
This is
days.
drawn right down the middle when you got to pick a side.
Oh
gotta
man, you
pick a
gotta pick a
side, man.
side, bruh. Yeah, man.
That's the thing. People don't realize, like, the United States, we love ourselves so much, we think no one else hates us. And I can assure you that China hates us.
I think everybody hates us.
For the most part, yeah.
There's a
So
lot
who
of
sent
hate.
who sent the article about the chick that was in Russia or is it China? Where were they at? Where she? got
Oh,
on
Brittany
TV?
Griner.
Griner?
No, not
Yeah.
Brittany
What are you
talking
Griner. No. Well, that's crazy too. But the one where some reporter in Russia was protesting the war. Well, she wasn't reporting at the time. So now she's reporting, and she jumped out, I guess, in front of the camera and held up some sign or detesting the war and whatever. And turned out she was a reporter that worked there. She just wasn't airing on the show or whatever they were showing. And I was like, they probably ain't gonna never see her again.
Yeah.
She probably ain't, bruh.
Nah, Putin. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, Putin ain't playing either. He tried to shut my phone down 2 weeks ago.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I remember.
Last week, my phone wasn't working, man. I'm telling y'all.
Hey.
These games is going to start coming.
And man, they said Putin has shut down Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they run the internet. It's a communist country.
It's
Yeah,
done.
man.
It's the same thing as China, man. They don't.
Because people are always like, well, how come people can't see this online? I'm like, because they shut it down.
Shut that
No.
shit down, man.
They shut their shit down and then funnel misinformation into
State
our
TV,
feeds.
man. State TV.
Yeah. So anyway, Trump 2024. Kanye West. Did we finish that documentary? Everybody get through that. Everybody do their homework.
I didn't. I got.
I
one
got to
more,
finish the
man.
last episode, man.
Man, what are y'all
And
doing?
I'm gonna tell you why I got one more episode,
It's been
man.
3 weeks.
No, I know, man, but this is when he starts acting a fool, and
I
I,
don't
just
really
wanted
wanna
to hold
see
on to
it.
that. I wanted to hold on to that good Kanye
Yeah, because I agree, because when y'all was talking about it, I was like, man, I want to hold on to
because it's
that
good.
too.
The first 2 episodes, and then when they start just flashing all the
don't
bad, I just can't.
I don't need to know Kim Kardashian fucked up his life. I don't need. I've seen her do it 3 other times. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that. I
It's the
mean,
Kardashian.
She got a track record. She's got a track
Kardashian
record.
curse, man.
Can we blame Kim Kardashian for these fucking gas prices? Mm-hmm. I mean, I drive a fucking
will.
Camry. It was $66 to fill up a Camry.
bro,
Bruh.
it's gonna keep going up.
I paid $95
I paid $90 on my truck.
to fill up
Price
my car.
went up.
Price, dog. That's the most I've ever
man.
spent in gas on that.
Ever.
truck, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
90
They're
bucks.
saying. So I don't know if y'all watched that video, that Vigilante Elite.
I
That's
watched
the
it a
guy
little bit. I watched it a
yeah,
little bit.
and the guy. I mean, whatever you take the credibility, right? It's he seems like a pretty smart guy. Sean, the guy's a pretty smart guy. He's a Navy SEAL. They're usually typically smart. They're gonna have a logical conversation about it, and it seemed logical. But he was talking about $6 a gallon.
Yeah, man.
$6 a gallon.
Oh, that's not unreasonable. That's not
It's not
unreasonable.
reasonable at all.
It's already
it's-
up there in California,
they-
right?
Yeah. Now they
Yeah.
they nerfed it a little bit, right? Because something happened today, and the stocks were down, and the oil stocks were all down. They all went back down
Yeah.
to like less than $100 a barrel.
Yeah,
but,
crude oil's down a little bit,
yeah,
but it's
but
still volatile,
but they always
man.
but they always say it goes up faster than it goes down.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, I need
we'll
to
see
buy
what
some
happens.
today then.
Yeah. Oof.
Thanks a lot, Putin, Biden, China, everybody. Thanks a lot.
Sleep.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian is responsible for the gas prices in this country. Imagine if you lived in UK, bro. It's like $8 a liter. Yeah, it's
A
absurd.
liter.
A liter.
Cut them off.
True.
Yeah, liter.
That's why them people ride bikes over there, ain't?
In public transportation.
What was that? Desi Banks?
Desi Banks, he on them bikes.
Is that the dude? That's the dude you sent today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
Oh my
crazy,
gosh,
man.
man. Oh my gosh. All right, we got a great show in our heads lined up for you tonight. So just work with us here on this. Patty Mahomes is getting married. Did y'all see this?
I thought he was already married.
Nah.
Nah.
No,
He's
man.
engaged.
Oh,
They've
now
been
it's going to get
engaged.
worse, bro.
What you mean?
Yeah.
It's going to get worse.
Yeah.
He makes great decisions on the field, man. You would think that he made better ones off the field. I just, I don't know, man.
Man, let that man get married, man.
Still get married, man. Do his thing, man. It's that time.
Well, Stinger, I'm not listening to. Same man got ulterior motives, okay? Like, he wanted to get married and fuck his life up. And hey, man, like my boy Coach Turner say, dead man walking, bro. Dead man walking.
Hey, man, he been with her since high school, man.
So?
Yeah.
They made a baby, bro.
Here-
Shotgun.
here,
Man.
Shotgun.
Here's my deal, man. She just doesn't. I mean, she's not the best looking, but I don't think that's important. She doesn't fucking get it. Like, so Patrick Mahomes doesn't really say the wrong thing ever,
No.
right?
Nah.
He works hard. He's doing all the community stuff. If the Chiefs are playing and there's 5 commercials in a break, he's in 3 of them, and he's feeding children in Africa. Like, he's doing all the right shit, right? Like, he's doing all the right shit. And then he's got this wife now. They're married now. It was a high energy wedding, apparently. I don't know what the fuck that means.
High energy?
High energy.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
X Games at that bitch
Yeah,
or
it's
what?
like,
They was in Hawaii. They was in
It's
Hawaii.
clickbait. It's clickbait. You got to click it if it says high energy wedding, right? Like, I don't even know what that is. I got to figure out what that is. But, like, she just doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. Like, you don't need a job. You got to figure out what you're going to do with your life. And it starts with not ruining his. Because two of your lives are tied together.
Yeah. She's bringing a lot of hate. She's bringing a lot of hate this way.
Yeah,
What is it? What
just
is it? They're like the most hated couple in the NFL now.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, and it's not because of him.
No,
Like, it's
not
not
at all.
'cause
Oh,
of him.
wow. I didn't
It's
know
her.
that.
Yes.
It's
yes.
her and Jackson, man.
Yes. They're
there's
the
a
most hated
Jackson.
couple in the NFL now.
There's a stat for you, Patty.
Yeah.
There you
Hey,
go.
man.
But I mean, is it like so Patty, right? Like his dad played in MLB. Like I'm
Yeah.
sure he had him prepared,
He
right?
knows the
So
ropes.
he knows the
He
ropes.
knows what to
and,
do. Yeah.
Like they need help. Like she needs help, right? She needs help. Like
my
she's
mama
young.
said she
They-
need to lay on somebody's couch.
Well, they need people around them. It's no different than we talk about these dudes that go out here and make these decisions. It's like,
Yes.
man, like who's in their circle?
Yes.
Like who's talking to her?
She's talking
like
to
she doesn't need to be.
Jackson.
He doesn't need to be out there on social media and doing this and doing that.
You
It's
just
one thing.
you just sit down. You just
Yeah.
sit down. You just sit down and spend the money.
That's all you got to do. That's all you
That's
got
all
to
you
do.
gotta do.
Find something that you're passionate about and
Yes.
put your energy into that. And be a positive person. It's simple.
She's
It's very
positive.
simple.
Starving kids.
She's
People
energetic.
like that.
Yes.
Energetic. and
People can get on board for that.
People can get on board.
she's passionate about TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look,
It's
man,
not
it
gonna
reminds
end
me
well.
of because I
And
was
it's
talking about
gonna
this.
start. It's gonna affect his play.
Well,
If
you
it
saw
hadn't
some of it
already,
last
we
year.
saw flashes
Y'all was
of it.
y'all was talking about turning in shirts and jerseys and shit. What you think gonna happen now? What you think gonna happen now? Like, man, I look at it like I just bring this up because I was talking about it with Mom earlier. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, like she knew what she was getting into when she married that cat. It's the royal family. Like that's what it is. Like his wife, Patrick Mahomes' wife, knows what you getting into. Everybody's watching everything you do, everything.
Yeah, but I wanna. So I look at like LeBron, right? Like LeBron's with the same woman that he's been with his whole high school sweetheart.
But she ain't never in the news.
But exactly. That's first of all. But like it's just different. Like, because Patrick Mahomes didn't happen until he started playing it for the Chiefs, right?
Right.
So like, he's at Texas Tech. They go fucking 5-7.
Yeah.
Then
Coach
the
gets
Chiefs
promoted.
trade up
all
to
that.
take him, and then he's like, oh, and then he's sitting behind Alex Smith, and we saw him. We saw him at breakfast. When Blaze was getting baptized, we saw him at breakfast that morning. Which I'm just saying could be a sign that Blaze could be the next Patrick Mahomes.
Could be.
He was baptized on that.
Hey, there you go.
So speaking it into the universe, but I don't even want him to play football. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, it was like he wasn't really that great. You were like, oh, that's Patrick Mahomes. They traded up to get him, remember? And then it was like, boom, the shit just took off, right? Like they made it to the AFC Championship game, then they won a Super Bowl, and then they made it to another Super Bowl. So it's like I don't think that she projected all this out, and now it's like it's gonna be weird.
It's too fast. It moves too fast for him.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much for her. He's a smart cat. It's like I feel like he's a cool-headed cat.
Yeah.
And I feel like his wife is the antithesis of that. So she's like making faces when he's saying shit.
Boy, was that $100 word?
It was.
Okay.
But the camera's on you. The camera's on you. Like, why are you making faces and?
But that's that generation though. Like, I mean, again, they're young. They're young AF, right? So that's the generation. They're on TikTok. They're on social media. Like, and LeBron was kind of the start of all that, right? LeBron was kind of the start of it, right?
Yeah.
Social media. He came up in the heat of it, right? And he had the right people around him, man. Like LeBron's got the right circle. Like he got Rich Paul. Like, look, Rich Paul running the league. Like who's in Mahomes' circle, and who's in her circle? That's what I need to know.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you that'll tell you what the problem is.
She needs to find her place, man, in this whole thing. Like, 'cause she has a place, like, and it's an important one. It's one that she's
important.
like. She'll be like the left tackle. Nobody knows who she is until she gives up a sack.
Feeding starving children.
But yeah, man, like she just gotta find her place in this thing, man. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a rough year for y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, first 6 games gonna be rough.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
Oh, you're always gone. Now you're in training camp. We just got married. We didn't even get to take a honeymoon. Okay.
They take the honeymoon.
No.
Come on, man.
Okay, man. Y'all
Tell
we're gonna move on
them
now.
Hollywood.
They know I'm telling the truth. They just
We
don't want to
have
hear.
We don't have a
man.
docket, but we're definitely gonna move on.
No, these dudes was willing to sell their jersey for $5 last year.
Hey, Mahomes wasn't the only problem.
Well, you got another one.
Hey man, so I go to Husker247.com.
Hey.
And I see Mickey Joseph demanding on not letting the details slide. And I mean, it feels like, where's Scott Frost in all this? Like,
Well, I told you last year, man. I'm a prognosticator, dog. I told you it was gonna happen. This Mickey Joseph team, boy. Scott just holding on for it right now.
Scott for life.
Scott
Joke still got some legs in it, doesn't it?
Scott Frost don't win. He don't go to a bowl game this year. He can definitely forget it.
Like I Google Scott Frost, and the first headline that comes up: Scott Frost's new assistants bring the edge and authority Nebraska needs in Big Ten.
Hey, and these words I got from Scott Frost, man. Hey, the dream is free. The hustle is sold separately.
That's right.
You have to go ahead and get your shit going, bro.
Yeah. What you doing? I said move over.
Move on over.
Move over.
out
Bruh.
the way.
Mickey Joseph.
You're holding us back. You had 4 white linebackers. You're holding us back. Watch out.
Hey, man, look, all you got to do is 2 things. One, look at the recruiting. Like,
Yes.
they're not as hot. Don't get me wrong, they ain't hit the high stars yet, right? Nebraska will never get like a ton of 5 stars. They'll get a handful, and they'll get 4s and a lot of 3s. That's just the way they've always been because it's where they are. But Mickey Joseph, man, like, it's his team. Like, nobody's going to say it out loud. I'm going to say it out loud. It's his team, bro. Like, this is his team.
An air of excitement as Scott Frost and the new look Huskers began spring practice. Fresh ideas rule the day. That's the headline. I didn't make that shit up.
So first of all,
headline.
Mickey Joseph is a beast recruiter. And if you look at the roster, the recruits for next year, there's like 20 dudes on there. Now, we talk about it all year, man. And let's just get it where it is, man. Like, there's only 2 white boys on the list out of the 20. Most of them got some melanin in them, okay?
Yeah.
The second thing is this cat bringing dudes with him from LSU. I didn't even catch that till today. He brought a 5-star from LSU with him.
Yeah. I said, and what did I say, Hollywood?
What'd you say? I forgot.
What did I respond? When
What'd you
said
say?
that?
What'd you
The
say?
LSU wide receiver transfer from Nebraska. He can play whatever position
Whatever he wants. He can play whatever he wants. Hey,
I
where you
was
want to play,
dead
kid?
ass.
Where you want to play?
Dead ass. What do you want to do?
You're a 5-star receiver, man.
And paint your back porch.
Yes. It's definitely a new era, man. I think
So what y'all think then?
Man,
what,
they
what
hype.
y'all
It's
think?
all
Scott Frost
hype
is
there,
done or
man.
what?
Nah, that's all hype, man.
I think if they don't get to a bowl game, he's done.
Hey, and Stinger, man, you're on the ground. You got boots in the ground. You know what are the locals saying?
This is what they want, man. They want Scott Frost to be the CEO, right? They want him to be the CEO of the organization, right? So you get these you get these assistants in here that have some edge, right? That can talk the right game, that could bring the recruits in. That's what he needed. He should have been doing this 4 years ago.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
He should have been doing this 4 years ago.
Speaking of assistants, are there any Ryan Held updates?
Yeah, he landed somewhere, didn't he?
He landed somewhere.
D2 school,
Northern
right?
Alabama.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Mickey Joseph is the real deal, and I'm telling you right now, they don't make a bowl game, Scott is gone. If they make a bowl game, he got a shot to stay. But I'm telling you right now, they priming this thing up for Mickey because he's already got his handprint all over this team.
Nah, they're not. I guarantee you that ain't gonna happen.
If they don't get to a bowl game, Frost is gone.
Oh, I don't.
If they don't get to a bowl game, he's gone. He's got to be gone.
What's y'all schedule look like?
I ain't even looked. I'm scared.
I don't know who Ohio State has next year. But
So he flipped quick. He flipped quick, didn't he?
I'm gonna need a little bit more. A little bit more booty.
He flipped quick, didn't he? Well, hey,
I can go in there.
I don't know, man.
But let's not. I don't want to dig too far into this Mickey Joseph thing. We're gonna leave it there. Okay, and I've got on my notes. I'm gonna mark that off that we talked about it. Okay, moving on.
Hey, they got some winnable games on here.
All right, this has to be talked about. I think it's kind of disrespectful, though. You know, I don't understand why people do this shit.
I know where he's going.
You know, like in my line of work, I work in HR. You fucking quit, you're done. You ain't coming back.
Yeah.
There's no coming back.
Got no access. Give me your badge.
You got to call IT, cut that access off that day.
We'll walk you out. We'll walk you out.
Bring your playbook. We'll walk you out. Thank you for your services. They're no longer needed.
Well,
we wish you the best.
I hate
And
to
then
tell you.
Here comes Thomas Brady, and he's well, I just, it's so theatrical. Almost like you got to give him a knock for this, right?
Okay, go.
Well, let me finish my thought first. Let me
finish
finish my thought first.
I'll let you finish.
Because I knew that you'd be the first one to chime in. So I just feel like it's a knock on him.
A lot of strategy
for
in the
like
show
being theatrical about it, kind of being a beta a little bit, like dramatic and like I retire and well I just don't know and yeah well no it's just not gonna work. I'm gonna come back. Like man, put your team in the best position possible for your team to be successful, if you know there's an inkling that you could come back, stay on the roster, don't retire, hang out, figure it out, let these guys build around you. I just think it's kind of selfish and kind of. But anyway, what's your take, Sam, man?
This is what I think happened. Call it fairy tale, make believe, whatever. I think that after the season was over, the word of him retiring started to bubble up so much. You know what I'm saying? I think it just kind of got out there, and I felt like he had to make a decision.
Does that even sound like a Tom Brady thing?
No, but listen,
he's pressured by the media.
But listen, not the media, just in general, bro. Oh, Tom Brady's retiring. Oh, they talked about it for 4 days, bro. No one even said anything. My point to this is that he wasn't ready. So you can't fault that man for not being ready, bro. He wasn't ready.
Why not just wait and make a decision later?
And I'm not disagreeing with that. I thought that if he did it, he would wait closer to the beginning or the end of the season to let them know. Not right after they went out of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's...
Because I think Tom is a stand-up guy, and I don't think that he wanted all that going on. He ain't even in the Super Bowl. So why would he want people talking about that?
In the words of The Rock from WWE, it doesn't matter what y'all think. He's Thomas fucking Brady, bro. He could do whatever he wants, and there's nothing you can do about it. He could quit again tomorrow.
I don't think that's a good practice.
No, it is.
You wouldn't say that if he was a CEO of a company.
Dude, I can tell you right now, and I work in HR too, there's a ton of people that have left the company that I've worked with, and they wanted to come back, and they were so good that we brought them back. And Tom Brady is that guy. So to me, Tom has earned the right to really do whatever the hell he wants to do. So if he decides he wants to come back, he come back. Like 22 years. Here's 23. Here I come.
Yeah.
So I don't think it matters. I mean, Brett Favre did it 3 times, right? 4 times. And
he's messy.
When you're Tom Brady and you pretty much come off the best year of your career, when you lead the league in touchdowns and passing yards.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough to like just walk away from, right?
Yeah,
like,
but then it's like, why would you walk away so quick? Like, wouldn't you think you make that decision?
See,
Stinger, I've heard from you too.
I agree with you. I mean, hey, don't wave me like I'm a little fucking peasant.
He said he waved him like he's a peasant.
Yeah,
He did wave you off.
Off with his head. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude.
I mean, this is Tom, man. Like Hollywood says, he's gonna do what he wants to do. Nobody's really gonna say anything. It's gonna be dramatic, you know. Oh, he's back. You know, there'll be some he's back commercials and posts that come out. I mean, that's just what he does, man. But the thing is, like, they're not the same team. Like, you know, they're not a favorite. They're not a favorite to me to go back and, you know, obviously they lost last year to the Rams, but, like, you know, they got some work to do, man. They got some work to do on the defensive side of the ball. You know, I don't know what's going on with their offense. You know, they got no AB this year, you know, so.
But one of the reasons he did it the time frame that he did it is because he knew it was the time for players. Actually, the day after was the time for players to start signing other places. So he did it before that. So now other players are like, hey, wait a minute. Tom's going to be here. I might, like guys like Godwin, right?
Yeah.
Tom's going to be here. I might stay. So, I mean, you don't ever tell Tom Brady he can't come back. No, you don't. You never do that. I mean, you don't, because it's not like he's playing bad. He's still playing at an MVP level.
I'm not making that argument. I'm just saying, like, you know, if you think there's a chance, I felt like with some of the things he was saying leading up to it, there was a good chance that he would come back.
I think the Bucks knew too, though. I mean, who's the I don't even know who the backup is. Like, who do they have? Like, it's not like they were in the mix to
I have no idea.
Go after Watson or anybody like that. Like, the Bucks knew. Like, I'm sure. Like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, man. Let's go to buffoonery. Let's go. First up on Buffoonery Boulevard, Russell Westbrook is shooting 9% from the field.
9
times.
9% from the 3-point line since the
From
All-Star
3-point
break.
line.
9.
It's still
9%.
I'm gonna go in there and get 12. I can hit 12%, bro.
I think I
I
can
can
get
hit
like
12, bro. I really feel deep down in my heart, dog. I can hit 12, dog.
Like, get to your spot. Where's your fucking spot where you
Yes.
know you can make a shot?
he can't even make those anymore.
No, bro. He looked like he playing high, dog. Banging the ball off
he
the
ain't right,
backboard.
man.
What is that? 1 out of 11 shots.
Yeah.
No, that's 9 out of 100, nigga. That's
Yes. 9 out of 100. That's exactly what that is.
bruh. That is fucking horrible. That's bad, y'all. That's bad. That's like a pro golfer shooting 100, bro.
Hey,
come
that's
on,
that's
man.
inexcusable. I mean, I was reading on Twitter. I think I told y'all, man, that there's all these Laker fans out there, or I guess they're Russell Westbrook fans, trying to justify it, and they're like, well, he's only shooting 2 or 3 a game. I'm like, do you understand fucking mathematics?
It's percentages. You said,
It's the percentage. He's shooting 9%. Shit,
bruh. That I have never seen a stat like that. Like that dude's had a rough year.
Why are they still letting him play?
Well, they talked about bringing him off the bench, and they
Bruh.
felt like that wasn't a good idea.
he's not having that.
When I
Yeah.
watched him the other night, man, and not only him, he just happens to be one that stands out. That whole Lakers team sucks, bro.
They're dog shit.
Except for LeBron.
LeBron and Monk are the LeBron and Monk are the two best players.
Everybody was kicking it out of bounds and fucking dropping balls and tight passes and shit.
Did you see the Westbrook his press conference though? Like this how like his head isn't in the right space. Like he's an NBA player, right? Like you go to away games, like you're hearing it. They calling him Westbrook and stuff now.
Oh, I seen that.
And he was sitting up there and he's like, man. He's like, you could talk about me, but, now I got a son and, I go to the school. My son, the teachers say he loves being a Westbrook. He loves being a Westbrook. That's his name. He's a Westbrook. And, now I got fans calling me West Brick. And he's like, you can talk about me, but don't talk about my name. Like, don't shoot 9%, bruh. Like, what do you expect? I mean, you're shooting 9%.
Responsibility in this. You have some culpability.
Yeah.
9% is
And
terrible.
the sad part is, honestly, if they were winning games, LeBron would probably win the MVP this year if they were winning. Like, he is playing that good. Dude had 2 50-point games in the last 3 games.
He too old for that shit.
Bro, he can't carry him like that,
shit.
man.
Nah,
He done for the next week.
Yeah. He had 56. That tied the season high. The season NBA season high.
Hey, every era got to have a meta world peace, dog. Every era, dog.
Hey, Lakers, man, they might not even make the play-in game.
Bruh. I think they play tonight. I just look, it pops up on my phone. I'm like, Lord Jesus, I can't watch that tonight. My blood pressure go up.
Nah,
Bro,
I'm not
when I
watching
turned it
that.
on the other night, it was like 39-17 in the first.
Bro,
the first, bro.
Against Phoenix, they gave up 48 points in the
40
first
in the
quarter.
first- that's the game I watched.
Next up on Buffoonery Boulevard.
48.
You're making this a basketball topic, and it's supposed to be fucking buffoonery.
That's true.
Sorry,
Yes.
sir.
No docket.
No docket.
Well, out of arm I spit.
Next up on Buffoonery Boulevard, Kyrie Irving walks into his home stadium, his home arena, and watches the game because he can't play in the game because of city ordinance. He's not vaccinated.
Hey, y'all leave LeBron James to hell.
But
Look at you fucking dealing with, man.
It's fucking silly.
At home.
man.
A fucking clown, man.
Oh, man.
But is he a clown because he's not vaccinated, or is he what? What's the deal?
Both.
What's the
All the
deal?
above.
Bro.
Because at some
all-
point,
it's
because
all
he's a,
silly.
He's a flat earther, dog.
I
He's
would
a
say
clown.
this. Viper. Viper, I would say this. If they told you couldn't play unless you were vaccinated, you would get vaccinated because of your team. You would do it because your team and needed you, and you, especially if you're one of the best players in the league, Come on, man. You one of the best players in the league. So you can't be with the team. So would you just show up and go watch in the stand? Like,
But doesn't that make it seem? Doesn't that just seem so? I don't know.
But the thing is, he's not anti-vax. Like he's not anti-vax. He's anti-mandate. He's anti-mandate.
there we go.
Like,
There's the real buffoonery.
I'm like,
it
what
always
is
comes
going-
out.
That's all. Yeah, there's
I'm
always
like-
layers.
There's always layers of this, man. But he bought courtside seats to watch his team. Courtside seats.
Wait, so how can he be in the arena if he's not vaccinated?
He just can't be
Thank you.
because you can be
It's
in the arena,
silly,
but
man.
he can't. But he can't play. He can't play in the game.
But is that, as I say, is that the buffoonery? Is that on him or is that on the
league.
mandate?
Like it's silly. It's all silly. Like it all looks silly.
Yeah.
Come on,
I'm
man.
gonna
This guy.
come to the game, but I can't. Okay, we're
This guy burns sage and he thinks the earth is flat. Okay? He has
Didn't he
lost
walk in-
credibility.
Didn't he walk into a game with a cane with a Moses cane?
Yes.
He
He's
made
lost
buffoonery with
credibility.
that. I
man.
remember that.
Give a
They
shot,
did find the
Russian.
nets, though. They find the nets after the game, though. He went into the locker room. So the Nets got fined for him going into the locker room at the game that he attended with front row seats. But he couldn't play. So, I don't know, man.
Next up on Buffoonery Boulevard, Georgia GOP Senate candidate Herschel Walker casts doubt on evolution. Says, and I quote, "At one time, science said man came from apes. Did it not? If that is true, why are there still apes? Think about it."
He's running for Senate.
He's gonna win.
Why
He's
is,
gonna
this
win.
why is this a topic of discussion?
Have you
What
seen
state
his?
is that?
Have you seen his son?
What state is he in? Georgia?
Georgia. Have you seen his son?
Yes. He's going to help
He's gonna win.
His son's going to help him lose it. In Georgia? Gay ain't good in Georgia, sir. Look, I'm good with the alphabet people. But there's a couple states that don't fly, sir. And I can tell you right now, you down there in Georgia, Alabama, they don't like that too much.
Okay, man.
I'm just
I mean, okay. Just telling you.
Yeah. I mean, but is he wrong? I think it's kind of an interesting statement. It's kind of crazy that it comes up, though, as a topic of like was that a debate question? or-
He's such a fucking ass clown. I have so many things. I have so many things that I want to say, but I'm trying not to tear another black man down. So I'm gonna let y'all.
I mean, he may not qualify as that.
But is that,
He's probably not invited to the barbecue.
He ain't coming to the barbecue.
He don't even want to come to the barbecue.
how does that even come up? Like, how do you even get on that subject? That's I don't have time to go back and watch this, and
Yeah.
it's a mess,
What's his
man.
son's name? I can't remember.
We don't. Yeah.
Well, him and Jackson should hang out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure, they wouldn't mind that. Last but not least on Buffoonery Boulevard, get them while they're hot, ladies and gentlemen. They're called Mike Bites. Yes, Mike Tyson has come out with a gummy that is shaped like an ear. But that's not all. The little gummies are missing a little piece of the ear.
Man, this dude. I love this, man.
That is fucking
That's
brilliant.
brilliant.
That
It is
fucking
genius,
brilliant.
bro. Like, that dude has learned to just laugh at himself
Yeah.
and, like, accept who he is, man. Why not make fucking gummies?
I mean, I'll
Mike
buy them.
Bites.
I want them.
Mike
I'll buy
Bites.
them.
I'll buy him.
Where can you find
I'll buy
those?
one. I'll buy one.
Mike, Mike Bites.
Mike Bites.
Mike Bites.
I was looking at that shit. That was funny, man. I didn't know there's a
That's
little
some funny
piece
shit,
of the
man.
ear missing until somebody said
Yeah,
something. I was
the
like,
piece of the
yeah.
ear, man.
Oh,
that did it for
shit.
me,
Piece of
man.
the
I
ear,
was
man.
I said he
done.
should have called them motherfuckers the Holyfields or something, man.
Nah, man.
Nah, you gotta pay to break bread for that.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
No,
true.
he got
That's
it
true.
right.
You
Mike
gotta break bread
Bites.
for that.
Mike
Mike
Bites.
Bites.
Yes, he does.
Mike
Mike
Bites.
Bites. I love
Get
it.
your Mike Bites while they're hot, ladies. and
Order them
gentlemen.
mugs. I
That-
just want a bag just to have. I just want one.
that is gonna bring Buffoonery Boulevard to a close. I don't know, man. That Russell Westbrook. That shit was
9 times. 9.
9.
9%, bro. Kaya can hit 9% from the free throw line.
And I'm telling you, I'm good for 12 right now.
Bro, he's making $40 million a year.
Yes, right now. They can pay me the least
He's
minimum.
making a lot of money.
I mean,
He's
what is
making
he
a lot of
doing in
Mike
shoot
bites.
around? Like you can't be this bad. Like,
No, but when he
He's
gets to the
making-
bucket, though, like when I seen it, he gets to the bucket, he just kind of throws it up there. He ain't, like, his body ain't set. Man, he's doing some crazy
but
stuff.
he's always
Shoots,
played
man.
like that. But here's
He's
what's
always
crazy.
played like that.
No, I know he's played out of control, but I'm saying, man, sometimes he don't even be facing the basket. He ain't facing the basket, bruh. Just throwing it up there, man. Y'all seen it? I don't even know why y'all trying to. Y'all ain't seen it, man.
You're right, though, man.
He's not even facing the basket, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what's nuts though. Here's what's nuts. Here's his stat line: 18 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 7 assists a game. Mm-hmm. Like you would look at that and you'd be like, oh, he's putting in work.
Oh, he's doing all right.
But he's not
Yeah,
efficient.
doing all right.
He's not efficient.
Not
No,
efficient.
and when you play with LeBron, you got to be efficient.
Yes.
That's the key.
Yes.
And it makes me think about all those triple doubles he used to get, man. Like he is playing
just
flat out
volume.
ass garbage right now, and he's almost there to a triple double, and he looks terrible.
Terrible,
So
man.
I almost feel like it's not even a cool fucking statistic anymore.
Well, like he's just not. He's not a good match with LeBron. Like LeBron's ball dominant, and Westbrook, like he needs touches. And like you said, you got to be efficient. You get shots, but you got to, you got to make them.
The ones that you get, you better make. You got to knock them down.
Yeah, man.
Man.
That's
9%,
crazy.
man. 9.
NCAA March Madness, fellas.
That bracket.
I ain't even looked at a fucking bracket yet.
I haven't looked at a bracket. So tonight,
I looked
we
at one
did
today.
We do a my other fantasy football league. We do a March Madness pick'em. March Madness fantasy, where you pick 8 teams. It's 8 guys and you pick 8 teams, and then each win is a point. Each upset is a point and a half. You get paid. It's $100 buy-in, but you get $100 payout if you pick the biggest blowout. If you pick the team that gets blown out by the most, and then you get another $100 for the biggest upset. It's pretty fun.
Okay.
It's fun, but that was the first time I looked at a bracket, so I'm scrambling for Thursday. You know, these pigtail games, I'm not even looking at them. I'm like, whatever. I think I got Indiana and Wyoming on in the background. But it's officially hoop season for me. I love this shit. This shit is great.
Finally, you're finally coming around.
I'm here. I'm here for it.
I'll be honest. I couldn't even tell you who the number 1 seeds are. I mean, I could now, but
Arizona, Gonzaga,
Baylor, and
else?
Kansas, I think.
Baylor.
Baylor
No,
and KU.
Kansas is not a number 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are.
Kansas number.
Oh, they
They're
were?
number 1.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
They're
I'm
like
telling you, man,
28-6. I just don't believe in them.
Me either.
It's a lot.
Me
I never do, but I watched them in the Big 12 final. They looked good.
Yeah.
But I just don't think they
But
can
they don't
compete
look
with
like
them.
they haven't separated themselves from the rest
No,
of
they
the
haven't.
TCU was hanging with them for what? Half the game? Over half the game? They should be blowing them boys out.
Yeah.
Should have no problem. Only competition they should have in the Big 12 is Baylor. You know what I'm saying?
But there's really not a dominant team out there this year. Like,
Yeah,
I
you're
don't know.
right. You're right. You're right
Yeah.
about that.
I mean, so that's why they should have a shot. I mean, there's like 10 teams that could probably win it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's legit 10 teams. It's all gonna be about matchups, man. Like, you got Gonzaga. Like, I think that they're probably the number 1 overall seed. But you look at Gonzaga and you see what happened to them last year when they came up against Baylor. Somebody that guarded them.
Yes.
Somebody's got some
That was in
melanin
their
on the
face, yes.
team, and they're
Yeah,
up in
some
them,
melanin.
and they
That
got
played D.
quick feet,
played
and
some
it-
D.
and they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it, man. So if they come up against that matchup this year, the same thing is going to happen. That's just how they're built. That's how their team's built.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thoughts on Murray State at 30-2?
Bruh. That's insane. 30 and OVC is they're actually they're getting
solid,
out of
man.
OVC, but OVC is a solid conference.
That's solid. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when it comes to basketball. They
Gonna beat somebody. Yeah.
You got Houston.
Who was that?
Houston
Who was 30 and
29
2?
and 5?
Murray State.
Murray State. Okay.
30 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm surprised SMU didn't get in, man. They were 27 and 6 or something like that.
Yeah, they're only taking how many teams from that conference?
I think they were the
2
last.
or 3.
They were the next.
First
they were in
one
the
out.
next 4 in or whatever.
Oh
how they
yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah. So who came out of that? I don't even know who came out of that conference.
Yeah.
UConn's
Houston.
in.
Houston, UConn. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Rutgers, the worst ever team to make it into the tournament, right?
Are
They're
they?
18 and 13, and their RPI rating or whatever was like the lowest in the history of the bracket since they've been doing
really?
RPI. So
Oh wow.
yeah. So this is gonna be a weird year, man. It's gonna
There's
be.
no way
I
to
feel
pick
like
these games, bro.
this. Yeah, you
really not.
can't really pick
Really
them,
not.
man. I mean,
Be
like,
a lot of upsets.
gosh,
that aren't really
dang.
upsets.
I mean,
Stinger, you send us the
look at-
bracket, man.
Yeah, man, you got it. Send your email, man.
Oh, you sent it already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in there. I gotta make my picks still.
Yeah,
Get in there, man.
I like Texas Tech too, man. I thought they were good.
Yeah.
They couldn't get past KU. I think they got a good coach though. I think they'll beat some people.
Texas Tech, that old dude, man. You're like, have a heart attack any point in time
Yeah.
in the game.
Yeah, I like
He's
Tech.
the oldest coach in the. Yeah.
I like
I
Tennessee
don't know.
too.
And then the SEC seems to have a lot of high seeds this year. I guess I don't know. They're
Yeah.
pretty proud of that.
They got fucking
conference.
9
But I
teams
think the Big
in.
12 is pretty much the best conference, though, right? I feel like everybody's been
The
saying
Big
that.
12 got how many teams? I think maybe
6.
they
They only got
6.
6.
6. Yeah. I couldn't believe OU didn't make it. I guess they did have to win one more game.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
they
they
struggled.
needed one more.
Yeah,
But they were
struggled.
first 4 out though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they was on the.
They were first
they
four
was.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they was right on the.
I think if they'd have
I
won
think
their
if they-
last game and made
their
it to the
next
finals,
game
I think they would
and
have
made it to the finals. Yeah, that's what I was. I think we talked about that, Hollywood. I
Yeah.
think we talked about that. Yeah. So yeah, man. Indiana and Wyoming playing right now. It's
NIT, man.
49-40.
Who, Indiana.
Are we getting live updates, dog?
No, this is a pigtail game. Pigtail.
That's the NIT, right? Yeah.
No,
It's a
pigtail.
pigtail.
Oh, y'all
game.
call it pigtail. Y'all call it pigtail.
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 No, it's the pigtail for the big dance.
Yeah.
Oh, those are
The
tonight.
playing, the
Yeah.
playing
Playing
game.
game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Got it.
Yeah.
My bad. I
Yeah.
thought those were tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be fun, man. I do pretty well in these. I don't know. We'll see. Try to win a little cash. Try to offset some of these golf ventures that I've been dealing with the last couple weeks. So, yeah.
Hey, you ain't talked about Watson, man. Deshaun Watson, man.
Oh, we skipped Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, Watson's he's clear, man. He's good. No
He's good
criminal
to go?
charges, man. He's ready. He's ready to rock and roll.
He's still gonna get
Interesting.
suspended.
Now,
What, they
They're
gonna
gonna be
give
a
him 6
civil
games?
suit now. They're gonna be a civil suit.
You gonna get,
They're
you gonna
gonna
get
hit
6 games?
that pocket.
You think so? They gonna suspend him?
Yeah,
How they gonna suspend him? He sat out all last year.
I mean, damn.
that was a choice.
You think they're gonna spin him over to civil?
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna suspend
Nah,
him.
I don't
man.
think so.
The NFL
Yeah. Watch,
put
man.
they did put that there will be no criminal charges, but the NFL is going to investigate whether he violated their code of conduct, whatever. So it could happen, man.
Yeah.
It don't matter. He ain't gonna be in Texas. I know that.
Nah.
Good. I'm glad. I hope they lose every fucking game.
Yeah.
Get up out of there.
Well,
I
I
hope they
don't
lose
now because
every
Lovey
game.
Smith is the coach, man. I
Man,
like
well,
Lovey.
this year, Lovey can bounce back next year.
I like Lovey.
No,
man.
he better do it this year. You know they don't give us that long.
No, he ain't got a whole lot
I'll
of
take
time.
it
Yeah,
back.
they're liable to give him a
Yeah, they said the Browns are meeting with Watson, the Falcons. I read something earlier. They said the Falcons already made an offer for him with the Texans. So
It must be something
and
to it. They got
they're gonna send Matt Ryan to
Who's the top
Colts.
3?
Browns.
I only saw 2. The Browns. I just know the Browns are talking to him. I imagine everybody that needs a
I
quarterback.
saw
is
the
gonna-
Browns, Atlanta, and then I saw Carolina.
Carolina.
Those
Man,
three.
I'm going with Carolina, man. That's what quarterbacks go to die, man.
You ain't gonna lie.
Baker up there nervous. He know what happened. Shit.
Oh, it's over for Baker.
It's over for that dude.
Yeah, it's a wrap. So, yeah, man. We'll see. But I'll be rooting for Deshaun. I'll be rooting for that cat. He sat out and got all his damn money. Every penny.
Didn't cause no ruckus.
No, he just chilled. He chilled all year. He was quiet.
Quiet, you hear nothing from him,
He didn't even know he was there. He was like
nothing
Jamie
from
Foxx. Like Jamie Foxx grandma used to say. He was like furniture. So when you go to white folks' house, you act like furniture. You don't talk. You don't move.
Oh shit!
All right, we're moving on. We're moving on after that one.
Man.
Last but not least, fellas, it is officially upon us.
closing shots?
NCAA wrestling.
Yes.
I thought we was going closing shots, man.
NCAA wrestling.
Nah, bruh.
Championships will be this week
In Detroit?
in Detroit. We'll have, man. You know what? I'm looking at these brackets right now.
Fuck, man.
Sam, man.
Talk to me.
I guess this is what happens when we ain't got no docket.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see. One, I'm excited to see Gable Stevenson for the last time.
Yes.
The guy's amazing. I don't know if you watched the Big Tens or not, but basically Iowa did this whole fucking deal where they didn't wrestle in the finals. So in the Big Ten finals, they didn't wrestle.
Right.
They injury defaulted in
Yes.
like 3 or 4 classes.
Yes.
And that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're devaluing a Big Ten championship, right? You're devaluing it by not wrestling in it and saying, this isn't important. We want to win the NCAAs, right? I don't know what the brands, those fucking idiots, I don't know what their plan is. You know, people from Iowa, yeah. But, I'm pretty excited about it, man. I think this will be a great tournament. You've got great number 1 seeds. Gable Stevenson at heavyweight. There was an upset. You got Max Dean. There was an upset at 184 pounds. Aaron Brooks got beat in the finals of the Big Tens. So he got the 2 seed and Amini got the 1 seed. You got it's going to be Michigan, Penn State, and Iowa battling it out. Michigan kind of snuck in there. We're going to see what kind of draws they get. Carter Starachi.
Yeah, that's
You
the
guys.
man.
Yeah.
Who?
It's going
Hey,
to
what
be.
about Bubba? Hey, Bubba, did he make it too?
One at 165. Bubba is I think he's a 4 or 5 seed.
Yeah. Manhattan High guy.
Yeah. Clayton Wilson. Yeah,
Ooh.
well,
Yeah, that's
he's
tough.
30. He's 30. He's 13 and 12. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. A little rough. We might not see him on the weekend. But yeah, man, this is gonna be this is good stuff, man. I'm excited, and I'm probably more excited for this than I am for the NCAA tournament, the basketball, because
NCAA tournament.
basketball.
You'd be the only
March-
one. You'd be the only person in America.
March Madness is actually like May Madness because they figured out a way to drag this shit out for 8 weeks.
Says the guy who wants
but
more
I-
teams in the championship for college football. Come on, man.
No, there's a lull. That sounds good and that sounds funny initially, but there's like 4.5 weeks where the guys don't play any games, or 3 weeks where they don't play any games.
Oh my god.
So we're not getting into that. The NCAA wrestling does it right. They've got it right.
Can we
All the way down to the officials.
Can we go?
What are we doing here?
Yeah, like what? Like
We
we
need
spent
a
the whole
docket.
segment on fucking wrestling, bro. Like,
Where's the
I can assure
docket?
you, most of our listeners are not watching wrestling.
Sam, man, that's bullshit because we have a lot of wrestlers that
Yes.
listen to the show.
Oh, Hollywood.
Sam,
Look what you've
Sam Man's a
done.
wrestling coach.
Yeah, come on,
What
man.
you've done.
What are you talking about?
It's March Madness, bro.
Yeah.
It's basketball season. You said it
Gable
earlier.
Stevenson might be the greatest heavyweight to ever live.
That's great.
He's an Olympic gold medalist, and he's wrestling in an NCAA tournament.
Can he
and
hoop?
He's gonna
he can't
he's
hoop,
literally gonna shit on anybody that comes out on the mat out there.
Anybody.
Then why do I need to watch it then?
Yeah,
I
why
need
am I
to watch
watching?
it.
Because
No,
it's
you
his
need to
last
watch it because
hurrah.
it's a 300-pound kid out there fucking shooting doubles like he weighs 140.
Okay, well,
That's
I'll catch it on YouTube. I mean, y'all send me the clips. I'll watch them in.
Send me some highlights.
Yeah, man.
You know, these guys want to talk about Russell Westbrook for fucking 45 minutes.
Send me highlights.
No.
I'll watch them between games.
Yeah.
We're moving up to closing shots.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
I love it.
I mean, this is fucking
I'll go.
show 94. Who's up? Let's go.
Why you
I'm
go
up.
first? You never go first.
I'll go first.
I
I'll
don't
go
want to
first.
go first.
Closing shot for me, man. Hey, I don't really have much. Keep it simple. You know, it is March Madness, so tomorrow will be my Friday. Right? Tomorrow will be my Friday. The game starts on Thursday. So if you need me, if you have
you working from
questions, if
home?
you have comments, if you have complaints, hit the voicemail. I'll get back to you when I can. Right? It's probably going to be Monday. We have games Thursday, Friday,
Hey, what that
Saturday,
meme
Sunday.
say? As that meme say, hey man, if you call me and you got my voicemail, call me back tomorrow. I'm still not gonna answer it, but I just like people to. I just don't ever want people to give up.
That's dope. I'm going to put that on my voicemail for real. That's hilarious.
Call me tomorrow.
That's all
So
I got,
so
man.
you out of there? Like you working remote or you? What are you doing, man? You
Nah, man, I'm out of office. Shit, I'm out of office. I will not be there.
Off duty.
Off duty. Thursday at about 11:30 a.m. I'm gone. Gone.
Go soak it in. I can dig it though.
That's what's up.
I'll go next, man. Baseball has started. You know, I'm
We
excited.
know by your face.
Yeah, I know you do. I'm excited, man. We're gonna have a pretty good team, I think, this year. We got some young boys that I coached last year, man, that really worked hard in the off season. So we're gonna see what we got, man. We're gonna see what we got. A lot of my kids that play JV are gonna be playing varsity this year. So
Gotta move 'em on up.
yes, that's my job.
Hey, man.
Oh God, he's writing shit down. I don't even want to call him.
Hey, man. You know what I did last week, man? I listened to a couple old shows, and what I realized is you have the longest fucking closing shots every single week. By far. It's not even close. Just want to drop that little dime out there for you. So,
Oh, that's your closing shot. Great.
Yeah.
So for my closing shot,
nah, man. Soccer starts this week, man. She's back on. She's back on the pitch this weekend, man.
back on the pitch.
Yeah, man. We
Lovely
we
day
fucking-
on the pitch.
Let's go. Dog, we ready, dog. I've been having to work on that left foot, man. So we ready to go, man. We ready to go.
Yeah. Gosh dang, gotta get these kids using both feet. Play. We're doing the baseball 103 class. Is pretty cool. I was telling Stinger about it before the show. I guess for my closing shot, I'll just talk about my kid playing sports because it's kind of cool. But they're doing the baseball 103, and then he's in soccer, and man, he just does not want to use his right foot, man. But he's getting it though. It's slowly.
He's left-footed?
Yeah,
He's
Blake's
left-handed.
left-footed. Yeah, he's left. So he kicks left, bats right, writes right, throws left.
Oh, that's perfect. He's a baseball player.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know. I've been putting a baseball in his left hand since he was like fucking
He's a
12
baseball
months
player.
old. Yeah. So, and he likes baseball, man. It's funny because he likes it, which it's kind of brought me back to my like childhood too, because my grandma used to love baseball.
Mm-hmm.
She loved baseball, and we always had baseball on. Like she liked basketball, but baseball was her thing that she knew a lot about because I think she grew up watching baseball too.
Yeah.
And I think I just decided like I want that for Blaze, and it's a fair sport, right? It's like wrestling. Everybody weighs the same. It's a fair sport. Doesn't matter how big you are. You got to have some skill. So it's been fun watching him, and I'm excited to see what he learns. I am coming out of retirement, and I'll be coaching his t-ball team. So if you're looking for,
Oh, but you want to fuck with Tom Brady? Tom Brady can't come out of retirement, but you can.
yeah, it's a little different. There's no money involved. I think they're gonna.
It's different.
I don't think I'm securing the bag, as the kids say.
You're a volunteer.
But yeah, man. And it was one of those deals where if I didn't do it, they probably wouldn't have a team. So it's like I'll coach these little fuckers, whatever.
Yeah.
Give them some snacks, throw some juice boxes at them, and let's
Juice
roll, baby.
boxes.
Let's roll, baby. All right. That is going to bring this episode of Roll Call to a close. We want to thank Joey, our producer, for making us sound so good. Please be sure to go out and visit joeykindle.com for all your production needs. Please remember to hit that like button, that subscribe button. It costs you no monies. No monies. Hit that little bell so you get those subscriptions. Follow us on Twitter. We are Roll Call Sports with a Z. On Facebook, we are Roll Call Sports Podcast. And on Instagram, we are Roll Call Sports Podcast. Email us your topics, suggestions, and questions, and your fucking complaints about using baby mama at the unit what is it? The unit podcast at gmail.com. Right? Send it over. We'll be happy to fucking respond. Thank you so much for tuning in. Look for another episode from us next week. Until then, thank you for listening. God bless.
Peace.
Peace out.